From the Detroit Free Press, in the heart of the Motor City, it's Monday, February 3rd. Here are today's top stories.
Brought to you by JB's Smokehouse, located inside Bush's Fresh Food Market of Canton. JB's offers a range of authentic barbecue favorites, and with more than 30 Michigan craft beers on tap, trivia, and live music every Friday night, JB's is sure to become your new favorite barbecue spot.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Christy Tanner. Groseal's Free Bridge was supposed to last 50 years. Problem is, the bridge is now almost twice that age and in need of repair. About 2 months ago, residents of the island were surprised to find the Wayne County-owned Groseal Parkway Bridge, the only free access to the island, was abruptly closed for unexpected repairs. A recent inspection found the bridge was no longer safe to drive on. The bridge was repaired and reopened about a week later. The bridge closure illustrates the importance of inspections at a time when the state's aging infrastructure continues to suffer from a lack of funding. In a recent interview with the Free Press, Governor Gretchen Whitmer said,
"We're closing a bridge every other week in Michigan right now. Closing bridges, and because there's no real revenue to solve the problem, and that's why the legislature's inaction is contributing to the problem that we inherited, but making it worse."
Most of the closed bridges are locally owned. In her State of the State address Wednesday, Governor Whitmer announced she plans to take action without the help of the legislature on state-owned infrastructure by issuing $3.5 billion in bonds. But the additional revenues will not be available for local roads and bridge projects.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Omar Abdelbaki. The Detroit People Mover is turning things around. Starting March 1st, the 3-mile rail system will operate counterclockwise every day. Until then, it will be running clockwise during weekdays throughout February and will switch to counterclockwise on weekends, excluding February 22nd and February 23rd. The People Mover ran counterclockwise Saturday for the first time since 2008. The Detroit Transportation Corporation says the change in direction allows for an even wear pattern on the fleet's steel wheels.
I'm Susan Tompour, and I'm a columnist with the Detroit Free Press. Who wouldn't want to see an extra $2,000 or $3,000 in their federal income tax refund check? Millions of working people, though, are missing out on that chance by ignoring the Earned Income Tax Credit. You do need to file a federal income tax return to get the money. And it's true, you might only get a few $100s or less if you're single and do not have children. This is money for low to moderate income households. Several volunteer sites, including the Accounting Aid Society, offer free tax prep services for those who qualify for this important credit. On average, Michigan consumers received around $2,500 for the Earned Income Tax Credit in 2019. But the IRS and others warn that many people are missing out because they aren't filing federal income tax returns and claiming the credit. It's important to note that the state of Michigan also has an Earned Income Tax Credit that will add another 6% on top of your federal credit. Households could earn as much as $6,557 on their 2019 tax returns if they have 3 or more children and live on a limited budget. See irs.gov/EITC for more information.
This is Christina Hall with the Detroit Free Press. The life of Fido is set to improve in the city of Eastpointe. The Metro Detroit community approved a new and revised animal ordinance that has some unique features. It's unlawful to leave a dog of any breed or size unattended outside from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's also unlawful to leave a dog out when it's predicted to be colder than 43 degrees or warmer than 82 degrees. Housing a dog in a garage or shed is no longer allowed, and owners can't use large chains to tether a dog. There's also some updates on spaying and neutering. The city's chief animal control officer says the moves, approved in December, are to make the city safer and to improve the welfare of its animals. Several other people involved in animal welfare hope Eastpointe's new laws will be implemented in other Michigan communities.
This is Free Press sports writer Marlo Alter. The Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champions. Patrick Mahomes, The man whose fourth quarter heroics stunned the Detroit Lions in September came alive again in the fourth quarter on Sunday. He threw 2 touchdown passes as the Chiefs scored 21 unanswered points to win Super Bowl 54 and demoralize the San Francisco 49ers in Miami. Final score, Chiefs 31, 49ers 20. Mahomes, a former draft pick of the Detroit Tigers, was named Super Bowl MVP after erasing a 10-point fourth-quarter deficit, helping KC win its first Super Bowl in 50 years. And Andy Reid, who had won more games than any non-Super Bowl winning coach in history, is finally a champion in his 21st season. The game felt like a passing of the torch, from the old guard of Super Bowl winning quarterbacks such as Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Eli Manning, to the new future of the NFL in Mahomes. For one quarter, he played like the best quarterback in the world. A player of destiny. On a team of destiny.
Do you like what you're hearing in our news briefing? Let us know, whether it's a question, comment, or something you just want to hear. You can share your opinion by emailing us at voice@freep.com. That's voice@freep.com. See you tomorrow.